Writing an effective composition is like preparing a very delicious hamburger. And just like any well-seasoned burger, what we can offer our readers is a well-written paragraph. So let's get to know more about writing and burgers as we get started in this lesson. This lesson is all about composing effective paragraphs. Our main objectives are: the learner should recall components of writing a paragraph, show understanding of the components of an effective paragraph, and compose an actual paragraph. And to start, allow me to show you this sample paragraph. This one is written by a third grader from the US. So allow me to read this one. This paragraph is entitled "My Weekend." This weekend was awesome. I went to the ring ceremony at the baseball field. They played the Blue and Orange World Series, and I won a raffle to throw out the first pitch. I wore my baseball uniform because we played catch with the players. I got to keep the ball that I threw at the mound. My brother won too. He got to announce the players for the first half inning. I used the ball to get Brian O'Connor's signature. He's the head coach of Virginia. We got free soda and hot dog. I had a lot of fun. And coming from a third grader, we can say that this one is a good paragraph. This time, let me show you another example of a paragraph, and this one is about a paragraph. So allow me to read it. A paragraph is kind of like a group of friends. Paragraphs are groups of sentences that share a common idea. They are all written about a certain topic, just like friends usually share a common interest. Paragraphs often include examples or evidence to support a topic, idea, or opinion. It's kind of like when you want your parents to buy you a certain toy, so you list several reasons why they should buy it. So we have to remember that paragraph writing is all about the main idea. The main idea is essentially the topic or umbrella theme which the writer is trying to elaborate on. The aim always is to say more about the main idea. That's according to getlit.com. So what is a paragraph? By definition, a paragraph is a group of sentences that shares a common idea. It is written about a certain topic and often includes examples or evidence to support a topic, idea, or opinion. So the question now is, how can we write effective paragraphs? There are certain things that we have to consider for us to be able to write an effective paragraph. First, a paragraph is composed of a topic sentence. A topic sentence announces one main idea. We also have supporting sentences. Supporting sentences use specific details to develop the idea. And lastly, we should also have a concluding or closing sentence. Let's get to know more about the topic sentence. The topic sentence gives a general overview of what the paragraph will cover, and it's usually placed at the start of the paragraph. It introduces an idea, topic, or opinion that will be explained throughout the rest of the paragraph. Topic sentence is also the sentence in the paragraph that gives the reader not only the general topic, but also the main idea, or what the paragraph is trying to say about the topic. So let's try to look at this paragraph now. Where do you think is the topic sentence here? Coronavirus is mostly spread through the air when people are in close contact with each other. This is why it's very important that we socially distance from other people and wear a mask. Wearing a mask over your mouth and nose helps to stop your water droplets from reaching other people. If we all wear masks, we all keep our droplets to ourselves. So where do you think is the topic sentence here? It's right in the very beginning of the paragraph. Coronavirus is mostly spread through the air when people are in close contact with each other. So that's the topic sentence. Another component of an effective paragraph is unity. The entire paragraph should concern itself with a single focus. If it begins with one focus or major point of discussion, it should not end with another or wander within different ideas. Unity is very important in writing a paragraph. A good paragraph should also have coherence. Coherence is the trait that makes the paragraph easily understandable to a reader. You can help create coherence in your paragraphs by creating logical bridges and verbal bridges. So, what are these techniques that we can use to achieve coherence in our paragraphs? Using logical bridges. The same idea of a topic is carried over from sentence to sentence. Also, successive sentences can be constructed in parallel form. We can also use verbal bridges. Keywords can be repeated in several sentences. Synonymous words can be repeated in several sentences. Pronouns can refer to nouns in previous sentences. And transition words can be used to link ideas from different sentences. Now let's look at this sample of a very coherent paragraph. This one is about the 5 steps to wash your hands the right way. Washing your hands is easy, and it's one of the most effective ways to prevent the spread of germs. Follow these 5 steps every time. First, wet your hands with clean, running water, warm or cold. Turn off the tap and apply soap. Second, lather your hands by rubbing them together with the soap. Lather the backs of your hands between your fingers and under your nails. Then, scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. Need a timer? Hum the happy birthday song from beginning to end twice. Next, rinse your hands well under clean, running water. Lastly, dry your hands using a clean towel and air dry them. Clean hands can stop germs from spreading from one person to another and throughout an entire community. So as you can see in this paragraph, right in the very beginning, the topic sentence is underlined. And we can also see some underlined words in there, which are first, second, then, next, and lastly. These words are transition words or cohesive devices. Next, a good paragraph should have adequate development. The topic which is introduced by the topic sentence should be discussed fully and adequately. The discussion of every paragraph should be substantial enough to cover the whole topic. You can use these methods to make sure your paragraph is well developed. We can use examples and illustrations. You can also cite data by using facts, statistics, evidence, details, and others. Examine testimony or what other people say, such as quotes and paraphrases. You can also use anecdotes or stories. You can also define terms in the paragraph. You can compare and contrast, evaluate causes and reasons, examine effects and consequences, analyze the topic, describe the topic, or offer a chronology of an event or time segments. In writing a paragraph, you should be very intentional. You should know the purpose of why you are writing this paragraph. To easily remember these purposes, you should consider the PIE or PIE acronym. P is to persuade, I is to inform, and T is to entertain. So once again, I will show you this sample paragraph entitled My Weekend, written by a third grader. But this time, let me show you the breakdown of the process which the writer went through in writing this paragraph. So first, he generates an idea and sticks to his topic. So remember, we should only have one specific topic, and you should focus on that. Next, he narrows his topic to one specific part of his weekend, which is the baseball game, rather than trying to write about the entire weekend. Next, he groups sentences into a paragraph. Then, he starts with two sentences that tell what paragraph is going to be about. This weekend was awesome. I went to the ring ceremony at the baseball field. And lastly, he ends the paragraph with a final sentence that wraps up the paragraph and tells how he felt about the experience. I had a lot of fun. And like I told you in the beginning of this lesson, paragraph writing is like preparing a very delicious hamburger. And so here is the Hamburger Paragraph format. As you can see, the top bun is our topic sentence. And right in the middle, we have three supporting sentences. And the bottom bun is our conclusion sentence or our concluding statement. We say that a paragraph is like a hamburger. They both have several layers. So let's use this graphic organizer to help build a juicy paragraph. For our topic sentence, in the Star Wars universe, lightsabers are powerful tools. We have three supporting details here. Lightsabers can cut through almost anything. Lightsabers can deflect blaster bolts. Skilled Jedi can use lightsabers to absorb Force lightning. And for our conclusion, it takes a lot of practice to learn how to use a lightsaber. So that's our very juicy paragraph. The following are sentences from one paragraph. How do we come up with a very coherent paragraph? By arranging these sentences. So let's look at this answer. So this is what the paragraph should look like. For our introduction, computers have completely changed our lives. For our supporting details, first, transportation, water, electricity, and other things that make for convenience have greatly been improved by computers. Second, the business model has changed from the physical store to an online platform for transaction. Third, medical care has greatly been improved thanks to the inception of computers in the health sectors. So this is an example of a coherent paragraph. So the question now is, where can you apply this knowledge in daily life? This knowledge in paragraph writing can greatly help you in your academic life. Also, this knowledge can help you in every activity that you do which involves writing. For your writing task, write a short paragraph using the hamburger chart, applying all the concepts that you have learned from this lesson. You may choose your own topic or pick one from the suggested pool of topics or titles. A scoring rubric will be used to evaluate your works. These are all the possible topics where you can choose from, or you can have your own preferred topic to start with. With that, I hope that you learned something from this lesson. This is Sarlino and I say thank you for listening.